Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Also, if you are new here, welcome. So today we're here back at Universal Orlando Resort on Columbus Day, and it is a very busy day here at the resort. Epic Universe, Islands, and also Studios as well. Very high wait times, as also expected. It is Columbus Day, but also the weather is so beautiful outside. It's like clear blue skies. You cannot ask for anything better. It's like 82 degrees. I think it's probably gonna go down probably later in the day, but man, it is a beautiful day to be here at Universal. So come on with me for a very Universal day here on Columbus Day. So come along with me. So first things first, we're going to go to Universal Studios Florida today, and while we do that, we'll take a little look at the demolition of Rip Ride Rockets. There was a fire on the track a day or two ago. I did see it online, not sure what happened, but yeah, there it is. And all that's left of it is the lift hill. That's it. The station is completely gone. All right, guys, taking a brief second over here at Universal Studios Arches over here. The lowest wait time is actually King & Kodos Twirl and Hurl at 25 minutes. Following the most biggest wait time is 135 for Harry Potter and Escape of Gringotts, which is expected. And we're now entering Minion Land over here. So right now at the moment, Minion Mayhem is actually delayed, and that's actually a pretty big attraction over here. Of course, it's for like all the family. So once this is back up and running, I do expect probably like an hour wait from this. And also over here at the VillainCon, 35 minutes. Yeah, for VillainCon to be over at least 15 minutes, you know the park is slightly busy because it's always like a 5-minute wait, but 35 minutes, man, like it's even over King & Kodos. Like that's a pretty good wait. So as we're now entering the Music Plaza over here and also Minions Cafe, which actually now go down here near the meet and greets, Illumination Theater, and also the Transformers. We'll check out the crowds over here. All right, so currently at the moment, the Minions are out over here. They do have a little bit of line. The line is closed off. And let's now check out the line for Transformers. And here is the line for Transformers meet and greet over here. Honestly, this one's actually way more popular than the Minions. It always has been. I don't know why. Just is. And also we have Optimus Prime out at the moment. All right, guys, we now made our way over to New York over here. Also Gramercy Park. Also by Raised in New York with Jimmy Fallon. Posted a 45-minute wait. Oof, I actually trust it. Probably is a 45-minute wait. Also, hashtags out. All right, guys, now entering the streets of New York. We have the Blues Brothers out, and also very busy up here by Revenge of the Mummy. Check all this out. Posted a 45-minute wait. Honestly, it might be more. So the Blues Brothers just got done performing. Honestly, they still bringing a pretty good crowd over here at Universal Studios Florida. It's nice to see though. Yeah, New York is looking pretty busy here at the moment, which is great. I love to see it busy here, honestly. It's just great for Universal. And the little pickup window actually has a little line. Let's actually now step inside Louis Restaurant. And as I go in, Blues Brothers goes out. Okay. Let's step inside of Louis Restaurants. Yeah, looking pretty busy inside of here. All right, guys, as we are now entering San Francisco, also right by Fast and Furious Supercharged, posted at a 35-minute wait. Honestly, it's just 10 minutes less than going on Jimmy Fallon or The Mummy. So might as well go on one of those two and skip out on this one. That's me personally. But again, if you are a big family, and I do understand like this could be for everyone, because like the actual like bus or the vehicle can actually take a lot of people at a time. So I can kind of get that standpoint, but of course, it is probably the worst attraction here. All right, guys, now walking through San Francisco over here, going over to London, you can see there is a lot of people over here. It's a pretty busy day over here at Universal Studios Florida. Probably, I have not seen this busy since probably spring break. As we now enter London over here, of course, we do have King's Cross Station, which is the Haworth Express going to Islands of Adventure. 60 minutes. Team members also even saying that 60 minutes. Yeah, that's a pretty busy day, guys. And we're now about to enter the busiest part of Universal Studios Florida, right inside of here in Diagon Alley. All right, guys, let's actually enter Diagon Alley. Now, y'all can agree or disagree with me. I think Diagon Alley is by far the most immersive out of the 3 Wizard of Worlds, Diagon Alley, Hogsmeade, and also Ministry of Magic. Now, don't get me wrong, all 3 of them have their own nice touches to it. Of course, you know, Ministry of Magic has about the Ministry. The queue is amazing. Hogsmeade is pretty awesome, but Diagon Alley is just immersive. The music, of course, classic John Williams. You have just so much detail on the wand spots. You have the dragon, and just like, it's really awesome. And just the immersion, you have some shows inside of here, and it's just different. Me personally, Diagon Alley is my favorite, and Hogsmeade is like right below there, but Diagon Alley is pretty awesome. Honestly, it's actually just a shame that both of the parks closed at 7 today at Studios and Islands, but Epic is still at 10 o'clock though, but no park hopping. Okay guys, next up over here at Harry Potter and Escape from Gringotts, the only attraction here in Diagon Alley, and it's actually posted a 65-minute wait at the moment, which is actually pretty awesome, because when I actually first got to the parks, it was 135 minutes, so yeah, pretty good drop. Now, not everyone is riding rides. There's people just hanging out, chilling out, and also watching shows as well. Yeah, pretty good crowd over here. And also right over here, of course, we do have the Hoppin' Pot. Actually has a big line for some butter beer. Check that out. As we now exit Diagon Alley over here, just want to show you guys the Leaky Cauldron actually does have a line coming out of the actual switchbacks from the inside. Check that out. Oh yeah, you know it's busy when the Leaky Cauldron has a line come like this. Alrighty guys, now exited London and now going into Springfield over the bridge. Checking out what's going on over here with the wait times and also the crowd levels. And we have now entered Springfield. The Simpsons ride is posted at a 60-minute wait. That is the same time, basically, as the Escape from Gringotts. That is honestly just crazy. Really quick, let's actually go inside of Moe's over here and go through Fast Food Boulevard and actually see the line inside of here. Alright guys, we're now inside of Moe's and it is busy inside here. People are just flooding in this place going to Fast Food Boulevard. Alright guys, so this is actually nuts. This is probably the first time I've ever seen it really this busy inside of Fast Food Boulevard. It is nuts. So the line does not start here. The line actually starts over here. They're actually pulsing through groups at a time. And a line goes out the door. Yeah, so it's pretty busy over here in Springfield. Now, there's a lot of controversy with The Simpsons going on right now with, like, you know, the IP being expired and also renewed with Universal, this and this. I'm not sure what's what, but I do know, I think one of the creators said something about it being iconic and everything, which it is pretty iconic to Universal, but also, me personally, I think it's time to go, but still pretty popular. Okay guys, we now come to DreamWorks Land, checking out what's happening over here as far as the wait times and crowd levels goes, and also ET Adventure is a 25-minute wait. Honestly, not bad at all. I think it was just like 60 minutes, like maybe 20 minutes ago. Of course, we have some of the meet and greets over here. Right now we have King Julian out doing a meet and greets, and let's see how this line is over here. Oh wow, this is for a Shrinking Donkey meet and greet and Fiona. And also this is new as well. They actually now have a covering over here. That's pretty nice. Love how Universal added that little touch over here. And I'm sure that line's actually closed off at the moment, as it looks like. But yeah, still pretty awesome. And also as well, the Trolls Troll Coaster posted at a 45-minute wait. Oh yeah, that is nuts. 45 minutes for like 30 seconds of your life. Well, alright guys, actually now over here under the horror makeup show, just made my way through Central Park and now, of course, here in Hollywood Boulevard. Honestly, right now today, this is probably the most quietest part of the park over here. That's just for the studio side at least, because not much going on over here. You do have, you know, the horror makeup show, Bourne show. You do have Marilyn Monroe come out, of course, some other character meet and greets. Other than that, it's the most quietest part of the park over here, but there's nothing bad about that. And what's good about it is if you're like someone that needs like some time to like decompress from crowds, honestly, this is a pretty good area. And also during horror nights, I would probably say right now during Horror Nights, the best area to kind of like decompress is probably right by DreamWorks Land, because DreamWorks Land is closed on Horror Nights, so that's a good area. Well, alright guys, now it's time to call it a day over here at Universal Studios Florida. Looks like Minion Mayhem actually did open back up to 45 minutes, and also Escape from Gringotts actually went to 160. So yeah, there are little periods in time, especially during the holidays, where sometimes attractions do dip down in times, because of course, you know, do have lunchtime, people want to eat and stuff. So I would take that time to actually ride rides, and also when you do come to the parks, eat early for lunch. Alright guys, so our adventure begins, and also it ends here at Islands Adventures today, so let's go on in. We now made our way to the Incredible Hulk Coaster, posted at a 35-minute wait. Honestly, not terrible for the Hulk Coaster. It is pretty awesome and intense. And we're now over here at Doctor Doom's Fearfall, posted a 20-minute wait. And also we got some characters out here. We have Doctor Doom and also Green Goblin. Alright guys, now I'm in a pit stop next door to The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, posted at a 40-minute wait. Honestly, not terrible. Of course, Spider-Man can actually get up there in a wait time, so 40 minutes is not that bad. And the actual standby line actually ends like right over here, so it's mostly indoor at the moment, which is actually pretty nice for it. Alright guys, we now come inside of the comic book store over here, and check this out. We literally just saw Doctor Doom out there. We have a Doctor Doom mask. That thing looks pretty awesome, not gonna lie. And also a comic over here, The 8th Death of Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man. And also on the other side, check this out. Earth's Mightiest Heroes, The Avengers. I think Universal's also ready for Doomsday to come out. Guys, now passing through Toon Lagoon. Not much to show here because Riverside Falls is actually closed for maintenance, and also Popeyes is only at a 10-minute wait, not bad. But now entering Jurassic Park. Alright guys, now passing by the big guy over here at Skull Island Reign of Kong, only posted a 35-minute wait. Not too bad. Alright guys, we're now in Jurassic Park over here, just making our way through, taking a look at all the wait times and the crowd levels. River Adventure is posted a 75-minute wait. That is a pretty hot wait for a River Adventure. Also over here at the Raptor Encounter, here is the line. It goes all the way down there. Pretty impressive. I've not seen it this busy at Universal in quite a while. And now also over by Raptor Bites and the Watering Hole. It's pretty busy over here as usual, because it's kind of like a little bottleneck, a lot of congestion going through, different ways of traffic. Also, Velocicoaster down there, and it's actually posted 95 minutes. Now, yes, even though I just saw the sign over there on the other side, I still want to come to the front and check it out and see all the action. So awesome. 95 minutes. And we are now come to the Lost Continent, headed into Hogsmeade. There is a good amount of people over here. Even though there is nothing happening, we do have some quick service over here, like we have delicious kebabs, we have fire eaters, and of course you do have mythos as well, but no attractions unless you really want to count the fountain. And now we are entering Hogsmeade. I believe, other than Super Nintendo World, this is probably still the most busiest land in Universal Orlando property, and I will stick to that. Of course, right now, of course, you know, there's no park hop in Epic Universe, so you can park up here, and it's definitely way busier. And of course, you already know Hagrid's 180 minutes. Yeah, it is believable. And we're now made our way to the other side of here of Hogsmeade. Of course, we have Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, posted at a 60 minutes wait. Not horrible, but not the best. I mean, personally, for me as ride, I think the highest I would probably wait is maybe 25 minutes. That's just me personally, though. Alright guys, unbelievable. So I took a chance and I went inside of the single rider line, posted 180 minute waits, which is 3 hours, and I only waited 20 minutes. Unbelievable. And of course, we're now over here in the Lost Continent. It really is lost. And of course, this is probably the quiet place of today. Nothing is going on over here. just listen to the waterfalls. So in all honesty, I hit Hagrid's at the right time and place. Otherwise, single rider line could be just as long, or maybe half as the actual wait time itself, but I'm not complaining. That was super awesome. I took a picture on the outside at like 3:29, and I got almost on the vehicle. It was like 3:46, around that ballpark. Not bad. Probably one of the best experiences on a single rider line I've actually had, dealing with like a huge wait like that. So that was actually really awesome. The express pass time actually went out of the queue, actually like towards the front of it over there with the umbrellas. That is crazy. So probably I would say express pass is most likely probably like an hour or so wait, because like that line for express pass was also really big. So big W today for that single rider line. Now, using the single rider line is not going to guarantee you a walk-on or whatever. It's supposed to guarantee you, like, you know, less of the actual weight, and also, again, it will split your party, and sometimes you can get really lucky and even less than express pass. I've actually had that experience over the past couple years. Well, all right, guys, that was today at Universal Orlando Resort on Columbus Day. A very busy one as well, but it's expected. You know, it's a holiday, and also going into the holidays itself, I do suspect as the weather cools down, we're gonna see some higher wait times coming on up, because, like, you know, it's been a really hot summer, and it just stops a lot of people from coming, because like it's very unenjoyable coming to the heat in this, you know, parks. It's really hot. But now as it cools on down, people are suiting up to get ready to come to the parks, and of course people love the holidays and Grinchmas. It's a great time here at the parks. Disney too, but Universal, they do a good job in the holidays. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video today. Really appreciate y'all watching. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure you give a big old thumbs up. And also subscribe to the channel for more future content. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching.